Welcome back. Please go to walletopia.info and register, as well as explore.walletopia.info to find your next wallet. We keep enhancing that site, adding new features, filters, those kinds of things. Now, I participated in an interesting Kickstarter last year for a wallet called Novel Book Wallet with a clever presentation. So let's get into it. Uneventful packaging. Brown box here. It's a Kickstarter campaign, so I don't know if we'd expect much more. The world's first book wallet. And I wonder why they, oh yes, you can see. All right, we'll get into that. Some little goodies and some instructions in here, very nice. And it is the book wallet. I chose The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but you can choose up to 28 other little book titles in here. We'll get into why the creator decided to go this direction, but as you can see, it is what it says to be. A book wallet. Yeah. Get a quick look at how it's constructed. It's sewn on this interior piece, but it's not sewn to, whoopsie. Yep, not sewn to this backboard piece. Fun little concept. And of course, Sherlock Holmes, one of my favorite characters and authors. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Now onto the feature review of the Novel Book Wallet. We go to the exterior, we see that we have no appreciable features. It is a book after all. On the interior, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. They are slits that seem to go into each other, but they do have a piece of fabric right in between each of these. So it allows us to have cards that are distinct with each other in the back and from the front, which is kind of nice. So they are separate, and that is on both sides. And then of course we have an open front flap here, and another card or cash slot over here on the right hand side. So in total we have 8 slots. I'm sorry, we have 6. I can't count. I like books. Do I like math? And that's a quick review of the features of The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Oh, sorry, the Novel Book Wallet. Now onto the card and cash insertion test. Shh, 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 shh. Minimalist carry of cards, 4, reasonable, 6. I did have 6 in there. Company makes no recommendation on the number of cards or cash you can put in there. I took out, so we had about 7 slips of cash once we removed the yen and the higher end euro because they're just too big for that. Now the exterior, and this is where we get into the uniqueness of the wallet. The interior here really is not all that unique when it comes to what it provides, but it is made from a vegan-friendly, non-plastic leather. And the front on this is made of a cloth. This is bound over a hard backer board here. And this is really the intent of this, is the creator wanted this to look like an actual book. So having this cloth bound portion on the exterior is really where a lot of the attention was placed, and that's where you have the uniqueness of it looking like a book. If we look in the interior piece, this is, as we noticed, is glued to the backer board here, and and the cloth is also glued to the backer board. So the durability, I think, is questionable on this a little bit, and obviously the attention was placed on making this a unique offering. Designed in the United States and made in China, it's priced at $33. Now, I don't want to be too hard on the pricing from a usability perspective because I'm not sure if there are licensing issues involved which can impact the cost of goods. It's easy enough to use, but the hard backer board here in this back, you can kind of see it's really stiff, and the corners that we have here are all very quite sharp. And it seems like it would really kind of get a little pointy in your pocket and become a little uncomfortable after a while. It measures 4.25 by 3 by 0.7, and it weighs 42 grams. Now, the story about this wallet came from the owner chronically misplacing his wallet and then eventually finding it in his car. As most of us would have realized, a wallet out in the open in your car makes a tempting target for theft. So his idea was that if something looked like something else, if his wallet looked like something else, then nobody would have touched it. So that's where he came up with the idea of just making it look like a book. So again, interior not so impressive, exterior where most of the effort was placed really shows a lot of attention to detail with it being cloth, so it will age like a book. In this case, judging a book by its cover is what drove the work in particular, and I really like the effort and creativity that was put into this novelty. Now let's get into the final score. For quality, a 1. I was not impressed with the materials, and I don't expect this to last long under normal usage of a wallet. Price, a 2, little high, especially for what you're getting here. Give them a break the fact that there is probably some licensing involved with some of these titles. Features, a 3, usability, a 3, still works despite having some pointy bits that may affect you in your pocket, and perception, a 3. Good effort here. That gives us a final score of 22 out of 50. Thanks for being with us. Yet another interesting and unique wallet to view. See you in the next review. Bye.